Who's up for a little flame grilling? We're going to do some flat iron steak today, as it's known in the UK butler's steak. It's really just a top blade steak. Here's all the ingredients you're going to need. We're going to make a marinade for this steak, and we're going to put it in there for about 2 hours. Okay, here's our ingredients. We're going to start out. We're going to use some bourbon whiskey here. We got a half a cup. We're going to pour that into our blender. We got chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. Now I'm only using 2 of these with the sauce. You want to be real careful with this because these things are really spicy. This can get really hot in a hurry. If you go from 2 to 3, you're really going to step it up, believe me. So we'll just go ahead and throw the rest of our stuff in there. We got some smoked paprika. There's our coarse brown pepper, our coarse salt. Got a little cumin there. We've got some Italian seasoning we're going to use on this. It's just the regular stuff you buy in the store. We're going to put this into our blender and hit liquefy. It's going to make a nice thick marinade. It's going to make this steak taste delicious. It's also going to tenderize it. Okay, we got the blender going. I'm going to go ahead and take a Ziploc bag. We've got a 2-pound flat iron steak here. They usually run anywhere from 2 to 3 pounds. And we're going to go ahead and pour our marinade in here. And what we want to do with this is get as much air out of this bag as possible, like we always do when we marinate. And we're going to seal it up nice and tight. And just get this over the entire steak. As I said earlier, we're going to let this marinate for about 2 hours. You could go 3 to 4 if you really wanted to. Really not necessary. This doesn't caramelize like a lot of other marinades do. There's not a lot of sugar in it, but it does give a really nice flavor to this steak. Okay, let's move out to our duo. We're going to build our fire. Now we're flame grilling, so we're going to be using lump charcoal. We're not going to use briquettes. We've got some lump here. We're going to put it on the left side of our grill under a chimney. Okay, we want 2 zones here. We want a cold zone and a hot zone. Our cold zone's going to be about 350 degrees, but it's not going to have a flame under it. Our hot zone will have the flame under it. And just go ahead and stick some lumps on there. Do whatever you got to do to get a nice fire going. We've got this down pretty low as far as the grate goes. Now we're just going to go ahead and put our grates back on there. And we're going to let that sit for a while and just catch really well. Alright, our fire is going good here. I made up some of these skewers with some vegetables on there. We've got some mushrooms, some peppers, some onions, a little bit of zucchini. We're just going to sit those over in our cold zone. We're going to close this hood. We're going to let them cook for 20 minutes before we put our steak on. And as you can see, we're up about 375 degrees. Right, it's time to put our steak on. We're just going to go ahead and throw it right over top of those flames in our hot zone. We're going to let this sear on one side. And we're going to turn it over after about 5 minutes. We're going to sear it on the other side. Now, once we do that, we're going to go ahead and close the hood and let it cook for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes is up. We're going to go ahead and flip it again. As I said, we're going to rotate this. We want to get those cross hatch marks on there. And we're going to close it up. We're going to let it cook for about another 10 minutes. Okay, we flipped it again. Let it go for its 10 minutes. We got some nice flames coming up there. Our skewers are done, and so is our beef. We're going to go ahead and slice this, plate it up. We got our skewers made up of quesadillo and some beans there. They're really delicious. You might want to try this.